So there was previously a 2-week limit on agents. What does that mean? It meant that your agent had to have its primary app run at least once every 2 weeks to reset the limit on that agent. Otherwise, the agent would expire and it would quit running. But we didn't like that for apps that are using their agent to update their tiles, and especially now that we knew apps would be using their agent to update the lock screen. So we took that restriction away. If your app has a tile pinned to start, and you call shell-tile.update, and you're doing that from a periodic task, we will automatically extend your agent for you. You don't have to do anything. So if your app isn't launched for a long time for some reason, that's OK. At least you can continue providing great information to the user because they've decided your app is important. The same goes for the lock screen. Even if your app's not pinned to start, but it's only pinned to lock and you're showing notifications on lock, we will still extend the life of your agent every 2 weeks. Same goes for if you call set image URI for the backgrounds on lock. Same thing. We will extend your agent. So if you're an app that just does wallpapers for the user and nothing else, and they get the most value out of seeing that and not necessarily being in your app very frequently, you don't have to worry about your agent running out. It will keep extending and extending until the user has switched to a different app and chosen something else. That's everything I had today. There are some other things coming up. This is all the rest of the sessions today. I recommend you go to Sean McKenna's tomorrow. It's the one at 12:45 to 1:45, app-to-app communication. And then Sean Henry's on enterprise development. Sean and Cliff are doing one on enterprise development tomorrow, which is also really, really interesting. I go to both of those. I have a bunch more resources here. You'll get access to the slides. We don't need to go through them. But thank you very, very much. I really appreciate your time and your attention. And I'm happy to take any questions. No questions? You guys are super shy. Yep. Right. Yep. Okay, so the question is, I noticed you were checking for 8.0 version for the light up example. What about 7.8 for new tiles? I can't talk about it yet. But it's fair to say that that similar type of version check would be important if it was possible to do stuff with the new tile sizes and templates in 7.8. If we were going to have a solution for that, we would not have you doing different things between the two things. We would think about that kind of thing. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. Yes, what's your name? Bill? Bill had the best question of the day. I'm sorry, next guy. Bill's question was, why isn't there a notification center in Windows Phone 8? Why isn't there a history of notifications? Why isn't there some kind of aggregation, right? Because we ran out of time. That's not a good answer. It's very, very important to me. I feel really, very strongly about having that in the platform. We get tons of feedback from developers that they want something like that as well. I promise we're thinking very, very, very hard about it, but it's not there in Windows Phone 8. Yeah, it's good feedback. Toasts do disappear very, very quickly, and I don't know how many times I've run across the room and missed it. And with the new lock screen, it gets a little better because the apps that are super important to you, you probably will put on lock. The fact that you can have more tiles on start, now that they can be smaller as well, means that hopefully at least you'd see a count of something you missed. But I realize you don't really know if that's the most recent thing when you look at it on start. So there's still gaps there that I know we need to address. Cool. More questions? Yeah, you guys can go to the mics if you want. The question was, please tell me your secret plans about when you're going to have a new update. No comment. Good question. No comment. Anyone else? Okay, code will be available very, very soon. So I don't know if it's actually already up or not, but they will be posting code online. Yep. Yep, the question is, what are you required to do so that your agent doesn't expire in a 2-week period? So either you have a tile pinned to start, and you're calling shell-tile.update from the agent, or your app is pinned to lock, meaning the user has set it either in content or quick status, and you're calling shell-tile.update again for that one, or you're a background image provider, and you've called set image URI from your background agent